Hey guys, welcome to our channel. Welcome back to our channel. We are the Mile High Property Sisters. And today we're going to talk about a topic that may or may not be on your mind, but if you're curious on if you should sell your home, we're here to talk to you about that.
Yeah, we'll help you weigh the pros and cons and think about all aspects if you're thinking about selling or if the time is right for you.
Yeah.
So the Denver market is very seasonal, and this really, I can't emphasize enough. It makes a big difference in how quickly your home sells and how much your home sells for. A lot of people think like summertime is the best time, but actually here in the Denver market, especially the last few years, best prime time is March and April. And then even February and into May is okay, June is okay. And we honestly see a big drop in buyer activity and in multiple offer scenarios, and we start seeing price drops starting after the 4th of July. So if you're listing after the 4th of July, you kind of missed the peak seller season. So not that, we sell homes all year long, but we see the most multiple offers and homes selling, like that in the spring months. And in fact, now, it's early February right now. And we're already seeing a few multiple offers. Even though interest rates are still high, we're seeing some multiple offers here in February too. So know that
moving quick.
Timing is big. It's big. And then especially if the later you get into like November and December, things are very slow, especially the last couple of years. We're predicting it's going to be, kind of the same pattern again this year. So November and December, if you, have to sell during those months, you are leaving some money on the table. And it can be, I would say on average, it can be anywhere from, between $10,000 to $30,000. Your home would sell for more in the spring. So, and it'll sell for quicker.
So it really does move quickly in the spring.
It
does. Really does.
Just things, think about if you have the luxury of being able to time or pick your time to sell. If I were to sell my home, I would make sure I sold in March or April.
Definitely.
Personally.
So. And on top of that, in regards to timing, we're going to give you some really great tips or tools to think about to really get you prepared and your home prepared to list and make it look its best to get that top dollar during that spring.
We're going to tell you. So especially right now, buyers, because interest rates are high and prices are higher, still very high. Buyers are really maxed out on their budgets. So the homes that we see that are getting multiple offers, that are still getting above asking offers and all those kinds of things, are the homes that have been updated. They're turnkey. They have, some nice design elements maybe to them. They're very clean. They're staged. They're pristine. Homes. So if you want your home to sell quickly and for top dollar, your home needs to be clean. You need to, paint, fix, paint cracks, fix paint holes or, discolorations.
Cabinet hardware, light fixtures.
Buyers do not, they're walking in if they see any kind of project, like, oh, I'm going to have to replace the carpet, or I'm going to have to paint, or I'm going to have to get,
it deters them instantly.
It does. It puts them in, they're like, oh, they just see more dollar signs and it deters them from making a full price offer. And it definitely deters them from making any kind of over asking price offer.
Definitely.
In these price ranges and with these interest rates. We just don't have the same demand.
Definitely.
So that's our advice for, selling quickly and for the most amount of money right now. So one other thing, if you're deciding whether to sell your home, this is a big thing that many people don't know. There is something, Uncle Sam, it's required, called capital gains taxes. And you are required to pay taxes. So let's say we sell your home for $750,000. but you bought your home for $300,000 a few years ago. This is actually a very likely scenario here in the Denver market.
Yep.
Now, you as a single person, you get up to $250,000 that you're not taxed upon.
Right.
Married people get $500,000, but let's say you're single or whatever. So that, how much is that? $450,000 above. You paid $300. It's now worth $750. You get $250 off of that. So you're still paying capital gains tax on $200,000. So capital gains tax, 20% of $200,000 is $40,000. So you would owe $40,000 or more in capital gains tax when your taxes come due next year.
Right.
And that's a lot of money. It's a lot.
It is.
And the only way to really defer this is if you, it's called a 1031 exchange. It's a whole nother video, but you can basically sell this and buy another home, and then you defer those capital gains taxes. But if you're selling a home, or if you've lived in your home for less than 2 years, you also will owe these capital gains tax because it's considered an investment property. There's all these rules. There's ways to get around it, but there's a lot.
There's a lot to it.
So something to note, and definitely ask an accountant and get more information on is what you'll owe in capital gains taxes, because it can be significant.
Yeah, keep that in mind. So our next little tip, which is a little bit easier and something that I think people really forget to do, maybe you will, maybe you won't. But if you are listing your home, I feel like one of the most top things that you can do is declutter your home. Make it look as neutral as humanly possible for new potential buyers to walk into that space.
Well, and there's a difference between like homes that are lived in and then homes that we're trying to sell.
Yes.
Like even our homes, we live in our homes.
Yes.
We have stuff. But when you're trying to sell your home, you want everything off the counters. And I do mean like everything.
Yes.
Maybe a couple decorative items, but I mean a couple.
Yes.
You basically want a clean slate.
Correct.
You want buyers to be able to come in and imagine their style, their things there.
Space.
And you want everything gone.
Yep.
You want it as clean as possible. Because also, clutter doesn't photograph as well.
It doesn't.
So your photographs will not turn out as well.
Correct. I mean, it comes down to as simple as in your shower, removing the shampoo bottle,
yes,
removing your razor,
removing
dog toys
your shower
off the floor,
puff.
kids' toys on the floor.
Yeah. Any religious things you want to remove, any personal photos, family photos, pictures of your children, things like that, you want to take them down.
Yes. Everything as clean as possible.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's making changes that we mentioned earlier in our video, but that's changing small things, removing old carpet, or if it doesn't need to be removed, getting it cleaned. Just making it look really nice.
Professional carpet cleaning goes a long way. Yeah, especially if there's any smell.
Yes. If you have animals or kids.
I know. Yeah, and that's another thing. Another point. If you have pets, there's a lot of people. I have buyers who are very allergic to cats.
Yes.
I'm allergic to cats. But I have had buyers go into a house and they say, "Oh, there's a cat. I would have to replace everything."
Yes.
For my allergies.
Yep.
Or so you want to try to neutralize those odors and have it as clean as possible because it will deter people who have any kind of allergies.
Definitely. If
you have pets.
Yeah. And in terms of neutralizing, again, neutral paint colors. If you can and budget for it, if you are a painter, know someone that's a painter, bring someone in. But if you have really bright, almost jarring colors throughout the house.
If you have a lot of different colors, if you have
make
really
it
dark colors. And I would say if you do have really wild paint colors or, and I get it, like they're really fun.
They are, and it's your
great,
taste.
But it's not going to sell well.
Yes.
We had a home sit on the market actually last year for like 3 months when all the neighbors' homes were selling and everyone said it's got some wild paint.
It was the paint colors.
And wallpaper. I would say if you spend the investment to have your interior home repainted all one neutral color, you will always recoup that in a higher sales price.
You will.
You're going to get back what you spent and more.
Yes.
If you have wild paint colors.
100%. Changing out the hardware on your fixtures in, your kitchen cabinets, your bathroom cabinets, door handles. Super easy fixes just to make it look cleaner. That's a really easy one to do.
Yeah.
And then some
updated.
Yes.
You can also get really, really cheap light fixtures.
I was going to say.
Off like Amazon and Wayfair.
Yeah.
And that really gives an updated feel
does.
to your home too. That's pretty inexpensive.
Yes. And then curb appeal. When those buyers pull up to your house for the first time, they want to see it look pristine. They want to see it, beautiful. That's how the listing pictures that we're going to have, taken of your home. When someone pulls up to your home, they want to see it look like that. So mowing your lawn. Oh my God, I can't talk. Mowing your lawn.
Mowing the lawn, yes. Having, dead leaves picked up.
Yes.
Having bushes trimmed. You want to make sure that the outside of your home isn't peeling paint and isn't dirty, like getting power washed, because that's the first thing that people see.
Right.
And I've read that studies, like people decide within the first 30 seconds.
Yep, I've read that
whether
too.
they're going to, like your
if
house
they're gonna
or
like
not.
it or not.
So if you have a bad first impression, something bad when they first walk in, it sets a bad tone for the rest of it.
It does.
Yeah.
It's a very good point.
So quick things like carpet and paint also, it not only helps your home look better and look newer, it helps your home feel newer.
Yes.
And new carpet and paint smell new.
Yes.
And smell is like one of our stronger senses. So, and I've seen it when I'm with buyers and they walk into a home that has new carpet and paint, they immediately are like,
it's like the senses
it smells new. It smells, I can't tell you. It's not just the look, it's the smell and the overall feel of the home that you get with a couple of those things.
Perfect example, our listing that was built in 1921. And when you walked in, it had a very old feel. And we advised our sellers to get rid of the wallpaper, put a neutral paint color throughout the house, and get new carpet put in. The number one feedback that we got from buyers that toured the home said, I love this new carpet smell. It feels new in here.
It feels new in here.
The
home was 100 years old.
Yeah. It really makes a huge difference.
It really does. Like, I know it's a pain, but you really will recoup your cost and more if you do those small things.
100%.
Next, one of the single best investments that you can make is staging your home.
Yes.
If the home, and this goes along with kind of decluttering, but especially if your home is vacant, if you're already moved out, please let us bring a stager in to stage your home.
Yes.
Staged homes sell for, on average in the Denver market, between 8 to 12% higher than vacant homes. And they sell on an average of 2 weeks faster.
Yeah.
It really helps
it.
buyers. Yeah, that's why they put furniture in model homes. It helps them sell for more.
Yeah.
Buyers actually, when they walk into a house that's empty, people actually have they're very bad at sizing, and they have if they don't have some reference point, they won't know will my table fit in here?
Will my couch fit?
How big is this?
Yeah.
And actually vacant houses feel smaller than staged homes.
Yes.
If we put some furniture in there, minimal furniture, that's what staging is.
Yeah.
It helps give them a frame of reference so they know, my couch is about this size or it's bigger, and they can see
my
the
king
space.
will fit in this bedroom.
Yeah. And yeah. Anyways, it's just and staging, like we stage our listings, we pay for that, but we spend like $2,000 to $3,000 on staging, and I'm not kidding, it will get you $15,000 more.
Yep.
It is a huge return.
The
That's why
difference
we pay
see,
for it, is because we believe it so much.
You get an influx of buyers when your home is staged. We really just do get more people through the front door, which is what we want. We want more traffic through your front door.
Well, and it all starts, our next tip is photos.
Yes, professional photos.
Yes, please get professional photos.
Please don't use a realtor that takes your pictures from their cell phone.
It hurts.
It hurts. It pains me.
It does.
Don't do it. Please don't do it.
So anyway, and the reason for this, so buyers, 95 or something amount of buyers looking for homes online these days, right?
Yes.
So what they see is your photos.
Yes.
So the quality of your photos is what drives people to then pick up the phone and say, hey, I want to go see this house. If you have good photos, you get more people to come see the house in person. The more people you have come see your home in person, the more offers you're going to get, right? And the more offers you get, that's where we get the price driven up. But if you're not getting people through the door to see your home, you're not getting offers.
Right.
If you're not getting offers,
Right.
you're going to be doing price drops.
Yes.
You're not going to be,
Yes.
getting to choose, oh, I have this offer, it's better than this one.
Right.
Yeah. But it all starts, the key to the home sales, photos.
Yes.
And staging ties into that. Like staged homes,
Yes.
also the photos
Beautiful furniture
are so
to
much
tie in.
better than pictures of unstaged homes.
Yes.
Another reason why it's very, very important.
Very important.
So, and if you have any other questions about, what your bottom line would be after, closing costs, paying off your
Yep.
loan, paying our commissions,
Yep.
all those things, we can run all those numbers for
Yep.
you and really help you decide, if it's better to sell now or if it's better to wait, if you would, have more equity or get a better
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in. See you guys later.